I'm Steve Ellis, and I am the co-owner of the River Academy. We started this project, almost a year ago with one of my very best friends in the world named Henry. It all derived from the fact of I have a young son who is now 5 and started looking around to move him to a different preschool. When I started looking around, I realized there's a big need. First of all, 2 or 3 schools that I wanted to move him to told me that there's a 2-year waiting list, which I was like, in 2 years, I won't need a preschool. So we started looking at it. I ran the numbers, and I came to the determination that maybe there's a need for more schools here in the Valley. Then I started thinking about, as a parent, what do I wish the schools that I had experienced have to offer? And for that, I called Henry, and he had a bucket of money, and I had a vision, and today we have the River Academy. And with that, it's totally built up from a parent's standpoint. We have taken things like made the parking lot bigger and more well lit, made the parking spaces larger so we can get our kids out of the parking lot in and easier. We then took technology. We're both techie guys, and we kind of incorporated technology into the building from the aspect of the kids learning, because unfortunately technology is in kids' life, but also technology in the building. We felt like I can ask my little boy what he did all day, and he tells me he doesn't know. And we solved that by the fact of now the parents will get emails through the course of the day that will explain what he did, when he napped, what he ate, what activities he's working on, and then what's forthcoming through the week that is happening at the school. Security was a big factor. I've always felt like somebody could just pick up extra kids when they're coming and going. And unfortunately, preschools aren't set up to where they have a front desk, reception area, and the same person, because the schools are open for 12 hours. So it's hard to man the front door. And a lot of schools do it by a coded locked entry, which we will also. And we found that there's just new technology so that we always know who's being picked up, who's coming and going, who's on the approved list. If grandma comes in to pick up somebody's little kid, how do we know this, and how do we know that this is truly grandma? So we've solved a lot of these problems. Then on top of it, we felt like we could probably do a better meal than a peanut butter sandwich or chicken nuggets. So we have a full commercial kitchen in the building. We're working on organic and actually like exploring food that other kids wouldn't normally eat, maybe even at home. And with this, we've also found that we can incorporate pre-made meals for dinner time. So as a parent, you could come in and go, man, my day is full, and I know I'm not gonna figure out what I'm doing for dinner tonight. Well, you'll be able to pre-order your dinner to be picked up at the same point of when you pick up your child. So we're hoping that with technology and security, and plus we built this building, and we probably went a little silly with it, but it is an amazing building. It's got high ceilings, we've got skylights down the whole center of the building, we put extra big lights in the place, and it is truly state-of-the-art. I think anybody that comes in will be marveled by the look of the building. So we've taken all of these aspects. We've found it's going to be a large center. We're going to have a lot of kids. We started interviewing, and we just found some really great teachers. And we've budgeted to actually try to pay a little bit better in hopes that eventually we'll get all of the great teachers that are out there in this valley. And we've already found teachers with degrees or have done it for years, or a blend of every bit of it. We looked at our direction of how we want to manage and direct the building, and we've done a blended team of people. We've found one person that's going to be in charge of the curriculum. And she has been doing it for years. She's sought after by all the other schools in the valley, and she is in charge of the direction of our curriculum, which we've chose to do kind of a blended curriculum, which we've found that there's many great parts of a lot of different programs. So with that, we've taken bits and pieces, and we will give the teachers their latitude to look at the kid and see which method he might learn the best with. And we've incorporated a little bit of all of it. So we've done that. Then we've got another couple of ladies that are in charge of the logistics and the bumps and bruises that will come about in running a preschool, from sick kids to parent hiccups and just kids not playing well together. So we'll have all of that. We're just trying to eliminate as much as possible. We've kept the building as crisp and clean, because I know when my little guy was 2, he got sick with everything. And we are incorporating a number of different mechanisms that will try to keep the school as clean as possible, because inevitably somebody's going to come in with headlights. But we think with what surfaces we're bringing to the table, the different types of cleanliness and the HVAC system, we can start to eliminate as many of these little childhood diseases that we're going to get to experience. So with that, we think we've put a really great program together. We think we've assembled a great team. We've already got a lot of people talking about it in the valley. Our marketing is going through the roof. And we're also seeing that there is a need for preschool, and we're solving that problem at the River Academy.